Yeah, good morning everyone. Welcome to the extraordinary general meeting of ICL Fincorp Limited. We are in live, ma'am. You can start your proceedings.
Okay. Thank you, Karthik. A very good morning to everybody. Let me welcome all of you to the first EGM of ICL Fincorp Limited of the financial year 21-22. Now it is 11 a.m. and it is time to start our EGM. First of all, let me introduce the directors present at the meeting at the corporate office. Okay. First of all, let me introduce the directors present at the meeting at the corporate office of the company at Irinjalakuda, Thrissur, Kerala. Mr. KG Anilkumar, Managing Director of the company. Ms. Umadevi Anilkumar, Whole-time Director of the company. Mr. Shindo Stanley, Independent Director. Mr. Srijit S. Pillai, Non-Executive Director. And Mr. A. Balan, Additional Independent Director of the company. I would like to welcome Mr. T.G. Babu and Mr. Sashindran Veliath, Independent Directors of Salem Road Investments Limited, and Ms. Manisha Menon, Company Secretary of Salem Road Investments Limited, a subsidiary company of ICL Fincorp Limited. In addition, we also have Mr. Mohandas A. Partner, Mohandas and Associates, Statutory Auditors, Mr. Yako P.O. Scrutinizer, and Ms. Kantimati, representative from RTA, who all are attending through Cisco WebEx platform. Mr. K.K. Wilson, Non-Executive Director of the company, has requested his leave of absence due to personal reasons. And I would also love to welcome all other former directors and well-wishers of our company to the first extraordinary general meeting of ICL Fincorp Limited of the financial year 21-22. Today, the EGM is being held through video in compliance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. For all those who have not voted on the remote e-voting has time to vote during the process of the meeting and will be granted 15 more minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. I would like to put forth certain points which are relevant for participation in this meeting. Since there is no requirement of physical attendance of the members, the requirement for appointing proxies is not applicable. However, the body corporates are entitled to appoint representative to attend the meeting through video audio means and cast their vote. The registered office of the company at Chennai is deemed to be considered as the venue for this EGM. All the members whose email IDs are registered as on the cutoff date, that is on 26 November 2021, were provided with all the documents connected to the EGM along with the notice, and it was also put on the company's website. The proceedings of this meeting are webcasted live for all the shareholders as per the details provided in the notice to the EGM. The proceedings of this meeting are being recorded for compliance purposes. In accordance with the provisions of the Companies Act, the members have been provided with the facility to exercise their right to vote by electronic means, both through remote e-voting facility and e-voting at the extraordinary general meeting. The remote e-voting facility was made available to all the members holding shares as on the cutoff date of 26th December 2021 during the period commencing from 10 a.m. Indian Standard Time on Tuesday, that is 28th December 2021, to 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time on Thursday, 30th December 2021. Remote e-voting has been blocked on 30th December 2021 at 5 p.m. Members joining the meeting through video conferencing facility who have not yet casted their vote through remote e-voting may vote through their e-voting facility as provided in the notice of extraordinary general meeting. The members who have cast their vote through remote e-voting prior to the meeting shall not be casting their vote once again. The Board of Directors has appointed Mr. Yako Pudumuri Lausep as the scrutinizer for this meeting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined results of remote e-voting and the voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company. All the members who are joined this meeting are by default placed on mute to abstain from any disturbances arising from the background noise and to ensure smooth conduct of the meeting. No shareholders have placed any request to register themselves as speaker for the meeting. Please ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices for attending the EGM throughout. Also, ensure that no other disturbances are felt in the meeting and there is a proper lighting to have a good audio-video experience. During the course of the EGM, if the member faces any technical issues, he may contact the helpline number as mentioned in the notice of the EGM. Now I request Mr. KG Anilkumar, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, to address the shareholders. The requisite quorum is present, sir. Please.
Good morning to everybody. I would like to welcome all the shareholders to the first extraordinary general meeting of ICL Fincorp Limited of the financial year 21-22. Since the requisite quorum is present, I, Mr. KG Anilkumar, Managing Director of the company, now call the meeting to order. I thank all the members who have joined this meeting. I hope all of you are safe and good health due to this COVID-19 concerns, lockdowns and social distancing norms. It's the second time our company is holding its extraordinary general meeting through audio video mode with the directions as received from the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the live streaming of which is available to all the members of the company. The company has taken requisite steps to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered at the EGM. Members who have not voted earlier through remote e-voting can cast their votes on the course of the meeting through e-voting facility. The notice of EGM has already been circulated to the members electronically. With your permission, I shall take it as read. Since our company is socially committed, our aim is to provide economically priced financial services to the less fortunate sections of the society so that they can be financially independent without depending on charity or other means of getting funds that are actually not sustainable. Moreover, we want to develop formal and systematic credit avenues for the poor people and to reach out to rural India. In order to achieve this, our company will be in continuous requirement of working capital, and it will help the company for meeting existing and future financial requirements to support its business operations and branch expansions. The company is on the growth phase, and additional investment in the form of preference shares in the company will further help in evaluation and expansion of networks. The infusion of said funds will also strengthen the company's balance sheet and reduce finance costs for the company. In order to achieve the above objectives, strengthen its financial position, and considering the market financial uncertainty generated due to COVID-19 pandemic through the country, it is advisable to raise funds by way of issue of preference shares in addition to the raising of funds through debt and equity securities. Hence, one of our agenda is to get approval of members for issuance of redeemable non-convertible preference shares on private placement basis. Now, considering present COVID-19 pandemic situation and further to meet the wide expansion activities of the company, your company is also planning to raise funds by way of right issue and private placement of equity shares and private placement of preference shares. The present authorized capital of the company is rupees 120 crore and paid up share capital of the company as on date is rupees 47 crores 17 lakhs 49,520, and therefore the maximum capital can be raised under the present ceiling is only rupees 72 crores 82 lakhs 50,480 only, which is not sufficient as per the budgeted fund raising of the company. That is to cover the proposed right issue and private placement of equity shares and private placement of preference shares. Considering the above requirements, and in order to avoid any delay in raising fund during any unforeseen exigencies of account of breach of authorized share capital limit, the same may be enhanced from rupees 120 crores to rupees 150 crores only. Consequent to the same, memorandum of association of the company has also to be amended accordingly. Hence, the other agenda is to get approval of members for increase in authorized share capital and amendment in the capital clause of memorandum of association of the company. Apart from this, I would like to add that Mr. Ambadat Ayyappan Balan, who was appointed as an additional director, independent of the company, with effect from 25th day of September 2021. Our company is of the view that the continuous association of Mr. A. Balan and his rich experience and knowledge in the business sector would definitely benefit the company and support the board to discharge its functions and duties effectively. Hence, a resolution to regularize the appointment of Mr. A. Balan as an independent director of the company is also put forward before the members for e-voting. So these were all the points that are being covered in this extraordinary general meeting. I truly appreciate your support and association with the company, and we continue to count on that in the coming years as well. We remain committed to deliver value of our stakeholders. On behalf of the board and on my own behalf, I place on record my appreciation and gratitude to our continued support and the confidence they have reposed in the company. I hereby confirm that the company has made all efforts feasible under the current scenario to enable members to participate and vote for the items mentioned in the notice of EGM. I would conclude and once again request all the members and their families to stay safe and healthy and wish you a very happy and prosperous New Year in advance. Assistant, thank you.
So that was our chairman's note. Thank you so much, sir. And now I would once again read out in brief the items laid out in the notice of extraordinary general meeting and would request all those shareholders who have not casted their votes to cast their votes as soon as possible. Item number 1, increase in authorized share capital and amendment in the capital clause of memorandum of association of the company. Item number 2, issuance of redeemable non-convertible preference shares on a private placement basis. Item number 3, appointment of Mr. Ambadat Ayyappan Balan as an independent director of the company. The results will be announced on or before Saturday, the first day of January 2022, and will also be uploaded on the website of the company and CDSL. I repeat, for all those who have not voted on the remote e-voting, has granted 15 more minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. With your consent, I and other board members will now leave the meeting and would request all the shareholders for a healthy and safe future. Thank you very much and wish you all a very happy New Year. Shall we conclude?
Yes, ma'am. With the permission of chairperson, we are concluding this meeting. Thank you.
Please conclude.
Thank you all for joining.